and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
Hey everybody, happy Monday. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. Yes, I am flying solo today. Cecil is off today, spending some great time with his grandkids, Tucker and Vera. They are in town, and I'm sure we'll get pictures and an update later on this week from all the activities that they make him go do. Got a lot of great things coming up on the show today. Our sweet little puppy over here is making a lot of noise. So if you hear a bark, that's where it's coming from. First, let's check out our weather.
Happy Monday afternoon to you, and happy first official day of spring. Let's go ahead and look at your current temperatures to get you out the door. Fairly nice day, and that's all thanks to high pressure dominating our area. 55 in Darlington along with Hartsville right now, 54 degrees in Straw. Temperatures really across the area are in the 50s, upper 50s, so it's going to continue to rise. It's only the noon hour. We'll be seeing those high temperatures climb into the upper 60s across the PD and along the border belt. A little bit cooler confined right along the Grand Strand, but low 60s, not all that bad. We'll see plenty of sunshine as we head through the day, and that's all thanks to this high pressure. This will be pushing its way offshore, and with the clockwise rotation of this high pressure, we'll see these winds out of the south and west. So no northerly wind and no winds gusting like they were over the weekend. So just winds just about 5 to 10 miles per hour as we're heading through the day. But what we do have is a little bit of a different story as we head through your Tuesday, especially the second half of the day on Tuesday. We will have an approaching cold front dip down from the north and the west, increasing our rain chances. Not going to be a complete washout, but some areas could see heavy pockets of rain and thunder. Nothing to rule out as we head through the evening hours tomorrow and then heading through the overnight hours going into your Wednesday. Still have that chance to see isolated showers, but that cold front pushing away by really the morning hours on Wednesday. So here's your other headlines. Sunny and nice for your Monday. Of course, happy spring. Tuesday, we will be ahead of that approaching cold front, so warming along with increasing cloud coverage and those rain chances sticking around as we head through your Wednesday. Cold high pressure will dominate our region after Wednesday, though, bringing us a mid-work week cool down. Check out your Grand Strand 7-day forecast. 62 for your Monday, 73 as we head through your Tuesday. Those rain chances increase to widely scattered. Again, rumble of thunder, nothing to rule out, nothing widespread though. As we head through your Wednesday, those lingering showers still sticking around along with the cloud coverage, but that's when we do start to decrease that temperature. 62 for a high along the beaches on Wednesday. Your inland 7-day forecast, 68 for the first day of spring across the PD and along the border belt, 80 degrees, possibly even 81, 82 in some spots on Tuesday, dipping down to 63 for a high on Wednesday.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, we've got a great show lined up for today, but first let's talk about a few things. We are talking about Volkswagen of Florence. That is Mike Rickenbaugh over on Coit Street in Florence. That's where my car is from. I drive a Volkswagen Touareg, which is the larger of the SUVs. I absolutely love my car. They're very safe, family friendly, very reliable cars. Right now they have a 3 and Easy event going on. It ends March 31st, so you've got a little bit of time left. You can choose options like $1,000 cash back, lease bonus, or APR bonus. You guys need to go out, check out Volkswagen of Florence. They've got a great selection, a full lot of cars, and a wonderful, wonderful staff to help you out. Go see John and the guys at Volkswagen of Florence or go to vwofflorence.com. All right, so today is Monday, March 20th, and this is Act Happy Day. It is also Cecil's day off. He put that in there and he put, ha ha. Yes, we know, ha ha. Hope you're having fun. And it also is the first official day of spring, and I'm so happy. Spring and summer are my absolute favorites. Love the sun, and I love being out in the warm weather. I can't wait for it to be full warm weather all the time. I'll have to talk to our meteorologist about that later. All right, let's talk about birthdays for today. 2006, Barron Trump. He is 10 years old. He is the son of President Donald Trump. He plays golf, and he is skilled in speaking, let's see, he speaks French and also 2 other languages. That's a smart kid right there, and I think he's pretty cute. Love him. Look at that little guy. All right, and actually, he also, one more thing, he is the first son to be in the White House in generations. They've all had daughters. He's the first male to be in there. All right, that right there is 1957. That is Spike Lee. He is 60 years old, director, and films Malcolm X, Inside Man, and 25th Hour. We also have 1959, Sting. He is 58 years old. His real name is Steve Borden. He won multiple wrestling championships and started wrestling in 1985. So that's about 31 years ago, started wrestling. All right, let's talk about today in history. Today in history, 1959, Bobby Rydell made his first TV appearance on American Bandstand, songs like Forget Him, Wild One, just to name a few. And 1963, Jan and Dean recorded Surf City. Surf? Is that how you do it? Surf? Is that right, Brandon? Yeah? He said sure. All right, the Know It All department. I know that's your favorite part. And today we have an interesting fact about soda. So if you're a Coca-Cola fan, you need to listen up. Coca-Cola, the regular, will sink if put in water, but Diet will float. And it has to do with the sugar or the lack of sugar and chemicals in the Diet Coke. So pick your poison, sugar, chemicals, one will float, one will sink. And Cecil also put on my card, the Diet is lighter. Ha ha, yes. We know. Got a great show lined up for you guys. We'll be back in just a few minutes. And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. We were talking about our Grand Strain Humane Society. The pet of the week is here, and we have Suzanne with us and a cute little puppy with us. Suzanne, tell us about who this is.
So this baby is Dugan, and he is about 3 to 4 months old. He'll be available for adoption at the end of the week.
Okay.
We think that he might be a hound shepherdy type of mix, but we call all of our dogs American shelter dogs because we don't know for sure.
Exactly what they are. That's right. Look at, he's very lovable if you guys can't tell. And you can definitely tell he's a puppy. You said about, would you say 4 or 5 months old?
3 to 4 months old.
3 to 4 months old.
And he is just a love. He would be a great fit in almost any home.
Hi, baby. Yeah, I mean, and getting a dog from this age, you know, you can really train them to be exactly what you want them to be, being only, 3 months old. There's a lot of opportunity.
Absolutely. He would be a great fit for almost any home. He could grow up with the children, and he is just a great little puppy.
Cecil makes fun of me all the time about saying I'm going to take every puppy home, but y'all, I really like this one. For real. For real. Anyway, okay, Grand Strain Humane Society, you guys are always needing things, doing different or, volunteer type stuff, but also fundraisers. Tell me what's going on.
Absolutely. So right now what we're doing is a fundraiser that doesn't require anyone to buy or sell anything. We are collecting old shoes. And what we do with the old shoes is we send them to a company that repurposes them. They buy them from us. So we fundraise with that. And the more shoes we collect, the more we can earn. We are trying to earn funds right now to purchase a new commercial washer and dryer, which we really need. So if anyone can drop off pairs of old shoes, new or used, doesn't matter, we will go ahead and send them in, and it will really help us.
That's pretty cool. So you collect the old shoes, which is something we all have, even if it's something time to get spring clean and get rid of shoes in your closet. That's a perfect time to bring the old shoes in, and then you guys get money in turn for that.
Absolutely.
It's a great way to donate.
Absolutely, and it will really help our animals. So we're hoping that maybe some of the schools can kind of organize some shoe drives among the students.
Great
we
idea.
Take children's shoes, adult shoes, any kind of old shoes that they want to donate.
Awesome. You guys going to be at PetSmart anywhere this weekend, or are you taking a break?
We will be at several of the PetSmarts. I don't have the list, but we can have that posted up.
Yeah, and definitely the one you guys are always over there on 544.
Yes, and we participate. They are an active partner of ours, and we do appreciate going in there. A lot of our pets get adopted from there.
Wonderful. All right, Dugan, you're going to get adopted out today. There you are. Smile. Thanks, Suzanne.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. All right, Dr. Epperson is back on the show today talking about skin checks, skin cancer, and everything you need to know, especially with the summer months coming up. Dr. Epperson, all right, tell us skin checks.
Yes.
It's really important to do.
Well,
Talk
it's
to us about
important
it.
if you have an abnormal lesion. We don't just screen everybody that's like you would a physical exam, pap smear, breast exam, something, but anytime there's a lesion you don't understand, it needs to be checked.
Okay. And if you're finding something, so say you see something, we have a few slides that are going to come up in a minute, but say we have something that, oh, okay, for instance, what is this? This
Yes,
doesn't look like, it looks like a scrape.
Right. Well, the first one was a basal cell cancer. This is a squamous cell cancer showing here. These are areas that are not healing. And of course, when you have pigmented lesions that are shown here, that's very concerning as the arrows show the changes in there. And when you see those, you need to have it investigated by someone who knows what they're looking at.
Okay. All right. Very good. So those changes are things that are basically progress in the cancer, or progress in what it could be, which early detection, you need to get it checked out first.
That's right. Early detection is the key. The changes of pigment are very concerning, but also ulcerating areas that are red, can bleed sometimes. Those need to be evaluated because those are less severe cancers than a pigmented cancer like melanoma, but all of them need to be investigated.
Okay, and so I know the number was up there on the screen a minute ago. You guys talking about some free skin checks?
Right, I have a free skin screening going to be at Ocean Lakes this Thursday evening at 6 and at St. Michael Catholic Church in Garden City at 6 o'clock on Monday.
Okay, and if you want more information, you can call that number 651-4111 to get those free checks. You may as well go out and try, because like we talked about, the earlier you find out, the better chance you have of figuring out if something is wrong.
Right, and having a lot less scarring whenever the surgery is done to fix this, and also to have a great chance of cure, because melanoma is a surgical disease early on. If it's found late, there's not really much you can do about it.
Right, yeah, that is one of the deadly diseases. What are some of the statistics on skin cancer?
There are around probably around 7,000 or 8,000 people that die each year of squamous cell cancer of the skin, and about that many that die of melanoma.
Wow.
Basal cell cancer does not kill, it causes ulcerations and a lot of disfigurement.
Okay, so your biggest advice for someone, if they see a lesion, see something they don't know what it is, what do they need to do?
They certainly need to speak with their physician. Of course, my number's right there. We do skin checks. If you want to come see me, I'll be happy to check it over. I do it all day long.
That's what you do, and you're an expert at it. All right, so Thursday and Friday, check it out. Call the number to get a skin check. It's worth it. It could be a matter of your life, right?
Yes, indeed.
Dr. Epson, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, stick around. We'll be back. Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, Patriots Point, if you've never been there, you need to go. We've got Chris with us right now to tell us all about it and some things you guys have coming up for the spring.
We do. We have we do free events all year round. In the spring, we have a busy schedule. Just next week, Wednesday, is Vietnam Veterans Day. It's hard to believe, but it's been 44 years since the troops left Vietnam. And we're going to give them a good welcome home. This is pictures from last year's ceremony. There's 895 South Carolinians that died in the Vietnam War, and so we're offering free admission for them and their families to come explain what they did, show them maybe what they did if they flew a helicopter. And we got a special pin we're going to pin on each one of them and thank them personally for serving the war.
That's incredible, and that's incredible to be thanking them even this many years later, because a lot of them didn't get a great thanks in the beginning, and so it's a way to make up for that, and that's what you all are doing.
Absolutely. You know, when they came home, they were called baby killers, and today it's quite different. When our veterans come home, they're thanked and given parades, and so, you know, we want to give them a parade this year. So next Wednesday is Vietnam Veterans Day.
Fantastic. That's free admission. You guys, is there the website up there? You can go to patriotspoint.org for more information on that. And now, if somebody doesn't know what Patriots Point is, USS Yorktown, tell us.
Right, we're a museum just, you know, straight shot down 17, heading into Charleston. We're on Charleston Harbor. We have the USS Yorktown, the USS Laffey, and the USS Clamagore, and a 2.5-acre Vietnam experience. Also this spring we have, coming up on April 21st, it's the 75th anniversary of the Doolittle Raid, which was America's response to Pearl Harbor when we went and bombed Tokyo. And a lot of those guys that did the bombing raid were from South Carolina. They volunteered while stationed in Columbia. Wow. And then finally, Memorial Day is coming up. We have a free program. It's a theater, a stage production for a play called Letters Home with Iraq and Afghanistan. We took letters from home and paired it with their videos on Facebook and MySpace back then.
Oh my goodness.
And so 2 free showings of that play on Memorial Day.
And that's going to be on Memorial Day. You guys are always doing some great events, and especially coming up this spring. Those are going to have a lot of impact. Letters from home, I mean, bring your tissues. I feel like that's gonna be pretty impressive.
It is, to hear personal accounts. These are actual letters that were written to family members back home. Anything from training to separation from loved ones to what happens when, you know, a friend when you're in war passes away.
Line of duty, yes.
That and video that they shot, and it's a play. It's you know, when it first came out a couple years ago, very high got a lot of praise for it. So
Awesome.
2 free showings for it is normally $30 or $40 play. So it's our way to give back to the community.
That's right. And you guys are not far, right down 17, straight shot all the way down, right there on the harbor. It's a beautiful place and a really great experience. Take your kids out there and teach them this history. That's my biggest thing.
Yes, that's great. And we talked about the Doolittle Raid real quick. We have a B-25, and every day 5th graders all across the state come to Patriots Point. They see this B-25 and learn about STEM, science, engineering, all that kind of thing. Have a huge 5th grade program for that.
That's amazing. Teachers, schools, get your kids involved in that, and families, take your kids out there as well. Chris, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Check out Patriots Point. We'll be right back. Hey everybody, welcome back. Guess what? It is free cone day at Dairy Queen. Go in, get a cone, but making a donation is the important part about this whole day. I've got Samantha with me now. Samantha, now these cones have been in a flash freezer. They've been here a little while. They are kind of melting, so I know our whole production crew is going to be in here as soon as we get off the air. But tell us about Dairy Queen. Tell us what exactly you guys are doing.
All right, today is Free Cone Day. We do it every year. We've been doing it for about 4 years now. We like for our fans to come out and enjoy a free cone on us. We are taking donations for the Children's Miracle Network.
Fantastic.
The money is kept here locally, so it goes to McLeod's Children's Hospital.
Okay, and so now you guys already have donation boxes when you come in already out, but you've got a couple extra ones, and today's a great day to come in and support a local cause. That's the coolest thing, is this money stays locally.
Yes.
With with all the funds that are raised. And now Dairy Queens across the country do this as well?
Yes, they do.
Okay. And just we were talking earlier, it's something like $110 million that they've given back over the course of time to local charities within their communities. Don't quote me on that number, but it's right about that number, which I think is really cool. What a great way to give back. And I bet people get excited about free ice cream.
They do, absolutely. Who doesn't love free ice cream?
Yeah. I completely agree. Do you see a lot of kids coming in like after school? Is it going to be a really busy day?
I'm sure it will be. We go through tons of cones last year. I wasn't there for it, but I heard we went through a ton of them. And kids are very excited.
Kids are really excited about it. Now, you're over in Carolina Forest. Where are you located?
We are on Carolina. We're over in Orchard Drive. We're across from Dick's Pawn Shop.
Right over there, like Gander Mountain area, like right there.
Right beside it, in between Chili's and KFC.
Okay, fantastic. And if somebody comes in, they just say they can come in or go through the drive-thru?
They can go through drive-thru or they can come in.
Okay, and they'll have a little box there.
Yep.
And they just say, I want a free cone. That's all you have to do?
That's all. And we are, like I said, we are taking donations. We have the box set up every single day. It's not like it's just one day we're taking donations. So we are kind of hoping for more donations today.
Yes, absolutely. As a free cone, like I said, it is a free cone. If that's what you want, that's fantastic. But if you can make a donation, even if it's $1, it goes to a really, really great cause. And that's over at McLeod, right?
Yep.
Okay. Fantastic. What are your hours?
We open at 10:30 and we will be open until 10 o'clock. So
10 o'clock tonight?
10 o'clock.
Oh, after dinner, get everybody in the car, go to Dairy Queen right there on Carolina Forest, right next to Gander Mountain and Chili's. Free cones, and make sure you bring your piggy bank and make a donation. Samantha, thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
All right, stick around and we'll be back.
Join us for a day of fun as we explore the best the Carolinas have to offer. Carolina and Company Live with Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. Weekdays at noon on ABC 15 and weeknights at 10 on CW21.
Hope everybody enjoyed today's show. Cecil and I will be back here tomorrow at noon. Make sure you tune in. We'll see you then.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB